What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome back to my NFL game predictions. For those who are new to this series, basically I give my predictions on all the games of the following NFL week and who I think is going to win, and then I take the two teams and put them in a bowl and pick it out randomly, and then that's the bowl thinking who's going to win. But before we get into the Week 7 predictions, let's go back and recap what happened Week 6. And I had an alright week. I went 9-5. I was looking good. I was like 7-1 at one point. I was doing pretty good. I got some good ones. Like I predicted the Texans being the Chiefs, though so did the Bull. Bull went 7-7, didn't do the best, but yeah, it did, not the worst either. Which brings my thing up to 59-32. Excuse me. And that brings the Bull to 48-43. So let's see. Thursday Night Football finally got something right here. The Patriots beat the Giants. The final score did not do the game justice. That seemed actually pretty close. Is what I watched. Panthers beat the Buccaneers. I got that right, but the Bull got that wrong. The Redskins beat the Dolphins. Or they lost the Tank Bowl. I got that right, but the Bull got that wrong. The Saints beat the Jaguars. Me and the Bull both got that right. The Ravens beat the Bengals. Me and the Bull both got that right. The Seahawks beat the Browns. Me and the Bull both got that right. The Eagles lost to the Vikings. Me and the Bull both got that wrong. The Texans beat the Chiefs. Me and the Bull both got that right. That was a surprising pick. The Cardinals beat the Falcons. Me and the Bull both got that wrong. Yeah, me and the Bull agreed a lot last week. The 49ers beat the Rams. Me and the Bull both got that wrong. The Broncos beat the Titans. Me and the Bull both got that right. The Cowboys lost to the Jets somehow. Sam Darnold came back, and I didn't know that was the case. I still wouldn't have picked against the Cowboys, but I actually did not know Sam Darnold was coming back. But that was my fault for not staying informed. Me and the Bull both got that right. Wrong, though. The Steelers, my team, they beat the Chargers. I know the Chargers are tweaking, but they're not, they're not the worst team, so I'm happy about it, especially with our third string quarterback in. But I got that wrong, but the Bull got that right, I'll take that L, though. I'm so glad the Steelers won. And the Packers beat the Lions, although they probably shouldn't have. I got that right, and the Bull got that wrong. So, alright, that's what happened week 6. Let's move on and predict the week 7 games. Alright, first up here, Thursday Night Football. We have the Chiefs at the Broncos, and I'm going with the Chiefs, man. Why they're going 2 straight losses, Colts and the Texans. Colts was a surprising one, but the Texans are a good team. They gotta bounce back. They're the Chiefs. They're still like one of the best teams in the AFC. They're gonna bounce back, and they're gonna beat the Broncos. Because the Broncos aren't, even though they gotta win, they're not the best right now. So yeah, the Bulls gonna agree with me and say that the Broncos are gonna lose to the Chiefs. And yeah, that's, they're definitely going to bounce back. I don't see the Chiefs going downhill further and further. I think they're bouncing back. Though I said this about the Rams last week, I think it's going to be more true for the Chiefs. Alright, next I'm moving to Sunday 1 o'clock games. We have the Raiders at the Packers. I'm picking the Packers. Better team. I just trust them more to get it done. I don't see an upset here personally. Packers got home field advantage too. So yeah, the Bulls gonna take the Raiders. Okay. I guess maybe if the Raiders could upset it, but I'm personally not seeing it. I'm sticking with the Packers, just winning by the fact that they're the better team here. But you never know when it comes to the NFL. Alright, next up, I thought this was supposed to be a much better game, but these teams have both just collapsed this season. We have the Rams at the Falcons. Oh my goodness. I don't even know who to pick here. And it should be like for the opposite reason. Like they should be because they're both good. Like the Rams should be good. Falcons out. I'm going with the Falcons. I'm leaning towards them because I don't know. I kind of maybe lost faith in the Rams. I just don't know. I just feel like they're gonna do more offensively, and than the Rams, and that's gonna win the game. So yeah, I maybe Bulls gonna agree with me and say the Falcons. That one could go either way. Both teams need to bounce back though. They're coming off losses. Falcons are actually 1-5. Rams are 3-3. But yeah, I'm going with the Falcons. Sorry Rams, but hey, maybe my prediction won't come true. Next up we have the 49ers at the Redskins. And I think the 49ers are going to win. The Redskins finally won a game against the Dolphins. They're still not a good team. 49ers got this game, and they're going to see another week being undefeated. So the 49ers are looking pretty good. I don't know, with the Rams and Seattle. Rams might not even make the playoffs. Like they might get hit hard with the Super Bowl hangover, the way the Seahawks and the 49ers have been playing. And the Bulls gonna agree with me. 49ers win this. Pretty easy pick, very easy pick. One of my most confident of the week. Now, next up, we have the Texans at the Colts. Ooh, I took kind of an upset last week of picking the Texans over the Chiefs, and they won. Texans have been on a good streak, but I'm going with the Colts. I'm going with the Colts upsetting the Texans. I'm feeling an upset here. I'm feeling like, the Texans have all this momentum, but I feel like, boom, they're going to get stopped here. They're just, going to get upset by their divisional rival. That's actually been a decent team so far. So give me the Colts to upset the Texans. The Bulls going to take the safer pick in the Texans and say they're going to win. I do think the Texans are the better team, but I think they're going to get upset on the road here. And it's just one of my upset picks of the week. Alright, next up we have the Vikings at the Lions. I'm going with the Lions. Lions played a good game tonight against the Packers. I think they're a decent team, and I was wrong about the Vikings struggling against the Eagles. I'll admit that. But I'm feeling the Lions for this one. Honestly, I'm feeling the Lions to win this game. Bulls actually going to agree with me. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be very similar to Monday Night Football last week. Hopefully with better officiating though. But yeah, I think it's going to come down to it. But I think the Lions are going to pull this one away. Alright, next up we have the Jaguars at the Bengals. And I'm going with the Jaguars. Gardner Minshew, he's looked pretty good, but Jaguars been taking some L's here. I think Bengals are actually not that good of a team, so I'm gonna say the Jaguars win this one. I think the Jaguars will beat the Bengals. They have what it takes. Gardner Minshew is gonna win again. Bulls going to agree with me and say the Jaguars beat the Bengals. And yeah, I don't see the Bengals as a good team, and I don't think they're gonna beat the Jaguars. I mean, it's not the most not winnable game for them. Like they could win it, but I just don't think they will. Alright, next up we have another little bit of a tank bowl here, maybe. We have the Cardinals at the Giants. Yeah, these are both pretty bad teams, but I don't know. The Giants played really well against the Patriots. At least the first little bit. Well, Daniel Jones wasn't that good, but other than that, I still don't believe they have Saquon. I'm going with the Cardinals, actually. I'm going with the Cardinals. I think their offense is going to eat better on the defense than vice versa. I don't know. This is going to be an interesting game. Bull's actually going to agree with me in picking the Cardinals over the Giants. This one definitely could go either way. Both teams are not the best. So, yeah, I'm going to pick the Cardinals, and so is the Bull. Alright, next up we have the Dolphins at the Bills, and I am taking the Bills. I kind of think I'm sticking with my 0-16 with the with the Dolphins. I'm not sure if I'll ever pick them again in this. But yeah, I definitely think the Bills are gonna beat them. Yeah, defense is pretty good on the Bills side. I don't I really haven't been catching up with them and Josh Allen. I don't know if he's still like injured or whatever. But yeah, I think they're gonna win this, and the Bulls gonna take the Dolphins. The Bull is so eager to believe in the Dolphins, and I just I don't know. It's not looking good. Bull, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right, next up we have the Chargers at the Titans. We're moving into the 4 o'clock games on Sunday. I'm picking the Chargers. Titans look horrendous against the Broncos, and even benching Marcus Mariota, that like still didn't really help. So I'm going with the Chargers. I still have faith that Chargers are a decent team, even though they lost to my team with on their third string quarterback. I think the Chargers will win this. I think they're the better team. Bulls gonna disagree. Bulls gonna take the home team in the Titans to beat the Chargers. Hey, Chargers, they just got upset. Maybe they get upset again. Yeah, Chargers aren't having the best season, so you never know. Maybe. Alright, next up we have the Ravens at the Seahawks. Is it the Steelers fan bias in me, or do I truly think the Seahawks are the better team here? Regardless, I am taking the Seahawks to win this one. Everyone's been saying, or not everyone, I've been hearing a lot of people say, like, well, the AFC North is really bad. I think the Seahawks are going to be a better team. I think the Ravens defense is going to have trouble stopping. Lamar is probably going to ball. I just think the Seahawks are going to win this. I know I'm a Steelers fan and it might seem biased, but I do believe they're the better team. Bulls going to agree with me and say the Seahawks are going to win. Plus, the Seahawks are home. And I believe that's one of the hardest places to play. That Arrowhead, Foxborough, those are hard places to play. So yeah, I'm going with the Seahawks. I think they'll win against the Ravens. All right, next up we have the Saints at the Bears. I'm going with the Saints. Bears, I don't know if they're going Chase Daniel, Mitchell Trubisky, whatever. I don't know. I don't know if he's still injured or not. Regardless, I don't have too much faith in that Bears offense. I do believe Bears defense is going to be pretty good. However, the Saints defense is pretty good too. But their offense is also pretty good. So I'm kind of using just basic logic here when I think is going to happen. So I'm going with the Saints to beat the Bears. The Bulls going to agree with me and say the Bears are going to lose to the Saints. Yeah, I just think the Saints are just a better team. They don't even need Drew Brees. Alright, next up we have Sunday Night Football. Very interesting one. Very good game here. This is actually probably the best game this week. We have the Eagles at the Cowboys. Both teams are 3-3 in the NFC East. The Cowboys, I believe, are on like a 3-game losing streak. The Eagles, they just won. They just lost, but they haven't gone on quite the losing streak like the Cowboys have. But both teams need to bounce back this week, and whoever wins this game takes control of their division. Both teams, I believe, are in like similar skill levels. Cowboys might be a bit hurt, but they do have the home field advantage here. This is a good one. This is an interesting one. My gut and feeling is going to the Eagles, so I'm gonna pick the Eagles. But actually, the Bulls gonna take the Cowboys, which this is gonna be an interesting one. I'm kind of glad the Bull disagree with me here because this one could truly go either way. Really, it depends on who steps up out of Zeke, Dak, Wentz, Jordan Howard. To their offense, their defense. This is gonna be a good game. I like this. This is gonna be a good game. Interesting one. Definitely a good matchup. I think the Eagles are gonna win. It's kind of a gut feeling. Like I said, it's not. I think this one can go either way. I just think maybe the possible injuries on the Cowboys side are gonna hinder them, and the Eagles are just going to play better. Longer enough for them to win. I do believe it's going to be close, though. Alright, last but not least, we have Monday Night Football. We have the Patriots at the Jets. Maybe this least, because easy pick here. I'm going Patriots. Sam Darnold might be back. The Jets might be getting a lot of their injured players back, but this game looks grim for them regardless. Patriots definitely gonna win this probably. I'm going with them. Bull's gonna take the upset in the Jets. I mean, we can only hope, Bull. But yeah, Patriots are one of two teams that are undefeated. Yeah, I don't think the Jets are gonna snap that. I just think the Patriots are clearly the better team, and they're going to clearly get the win here. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Heck, I hope I'm proven wrong, but we'll just have to see. Alright, let's quickly recap here, shall we? We have the Chiefs at the Broncos. I'm picking the Chiefs. Bulls picking the Chiefs. Raiders at the Packers. I'm picking the Packers. Bulls picking the Raiders. The Rams at the Falcons. I'm taking the Falcons. Bulls taking the Falcons. The 49ers at the Redskins. I have the 49ers. Bulls the 49ers. The Texans at the Colts. I have the Colts. Bulls the Texans. The Vikings at the Lions. I have the Lions. Bulls the Lions. The Jaguars at the Bengals. I have the Jaguars. Bulls the Jaguars. The Cardinals at the Giants. I have the Cardinals. Bulls the Cardinals. The Dolphins at the Bills. I have the Bills. Bulls the Dolphins. The Chargers at the Titans. I have the Chargers. Bulls the Titans. The Ravens at the Seahawks. I have the Seahawks. Bulls the Seahawks. The Saints at the Bears. I have the Saints. Bulls the Saints. The Eagles at the Cowboys. I have the Eagles. Bulls the Cowboys. And the Patriots at the Jets. I have the Patriots. Bull has the Jets. And that is my and the Bulls Week 7 NFL game predictions. Bye weeks, we had the Browns on the bye week, the Buccaneers on the bye week, we have the Panthers on the bye week, and we have my team on the bye week. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers on the bye week. If you want to know how me and the Bull did with these Week 7 predictions, make sure you watch the Week 8 prediction video like we did with Week 6. This video we're going to do with the Week 8 one with Week 7, wrap it up, discuss what happened, show how it affects the record and how we went, and then we'll move on to predict the Week 8 games. But for now, that's going to do it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. And also it's up to you. I'll see you guys in the next video you watch of me. Goodbye.